That's a nigga. If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
Nobody saw this coming. The tension between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Terence "Bud" Crawford has been brewing for months. But what happened backstage at the Canelo versus Crawford press conference took things to a whole new level. In the middle of a high-profile media event, Tank decided to confront Crawford face-to-face, and it ended with Davis throwing a punch. The room went into chaos. Security swarmed in, and what was supposed to be Canelo's big moment instantly turned into a viral spectacle.
Things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for the Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller being...
But why did Tank even show up at this press conference? Why would a fighter coming off a controversial performance against Lamont Roach, fresh from an arrest, be inserting himself into Crawford's world right now? And more importantly, is Tank chasing real challenges, or is this just another clout move from a fighter desperate to stay relevant? Let's break this all down. The energy was already intense. Canelo and Crawford were on stage facing off for the cameras. You could feel the competitive heat in the air. Canelo staring down the man who dared to move up and challenge him. Crawford smirking with that calm but dangerous confidence.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only... Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm going to be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head, too.
Every question from the media had a little sting in it. Would Crawford's speed and IQ be enough against the size and power of Canelo? Could he really step into a weight class this dangerous and pull off the impossible?
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
But while all eyes were locked on the stage, a storm was brewing backstage. Gervonta Davis, unannounced, unexpected, had arrived. Dressed casual but clearly ready to make a statement, Tank wasn't here to shake hands. He wanted Crawford's attention, and he was willing to get it by any means necessary.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, win.
Tank, question for you. You're a proud father.
According to witnesses, Tank caught sight of Crawford walking off the stage for a quick break between media obligations. Cameras weren't rolling on that side of the venue, but plenty of people were standing around, including members of Canelo's team, Crawford's entourage, and event staff.
Last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today.
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
I mean, bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally, if not...
Tank stepped right up to Crawford and, without any warm-up or small talk, started getting in his face. And that's when it happened. In a flash, Tank threw a punch. Not a light tap, not a playful jab, but a real swing. Security rushed in. Members of both camps shouted over each other, and within seconds, the two fighters were being pulled apart. Let's rewind. This all started when Tank, in his usual confident style, once claimed that if he moved up in weight, he could easily beat Crawford. For a fighter like Bud, who's dominated multiple weight classes and claimed the undisputed title at 147 pounds, that statement was downright disrespectful. Bud fired back, questioning Tank's level of competition and calling out the quality of his resume.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining the catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
At the gala, Crawford's sly jab about Tank's no-show was a subtle flex, hinting he sees himself way above Tank. Tank clapped back, hyping up his star power and bank account, but Crawford wasn't about to let him steal the spotlight. This beef couldn't have sparked at a wilder time. Tank just announced he's retiring after 2025, leaving him only 2 years to lock in his legacy.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
With a fighter of Tank's level, fans are craving big matchups to cap off his career. A showdown with Crawford would be the ultimate finale, an epic clash between two generational greats.
Why are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you said, you got to squawk today.
But while Tank seems eager to make the fight happen, Crawford isn't quite sold, and he's got his reasons.
Tank gave a little prediction on the fight. Talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield. Talked about the punch resistance. What do you think of Tank's assessment, man? Don't see it. Don't see it. Could he get it in the future? Too early. I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fighting no real guys at 47.
Everyone's talking about Errol fighting the winner of Canelo and Jamel. Could you ever do that? Is that too much weight? Or?
What, 168?
Yeah.
I ain't going up there. Right.
So you got Canelo winning then, right?
Then definitely. If he fighting at 168, definitely.
Bud's got nothing left to prove. He's already an undisputed champ in 2 weight classes and is hailed as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters alive. But hey, Crawford didn't say no either. He'll take the fight if Tank is willing to jump up to his weight class.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
Before any talk of Tank, Bud's got to handle business with his next opponent, Canelo Alvarez. While Crawford is chasing greatness, Tank's career narrative feels like it's in a dangerous place. Yes, he's still one of the most exciting punchers in the sport. Yes, his name still sells tickets. But the momentum he once had is fading, and fast. Not long ago, Tank was arrested. While he's out now, that legal situation has cast a shadow over his focus. Then came the Lamont Roach fight, a bout that was supposed to be a showcase, but turned into one of the most underwhelming performances of his career.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
That's a big moment.
Load with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his.
Nice combination from Roach. Besting it. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Nice combination. Got just over around 11 as well.
Maybe him getting fouled.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Has to keep doing that. Roach said the familiarity, knows his weaknesses. It's one thing to say it.
The decision is a majority draw.
Roach didn't just survive, he made Tank look flat. Fans questioned Tank's conditioning, his strategy, and even his hunger to dominate.
Tank did that, so I know the got in his eye, but they should have countered it. They would have countered it, it would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
He seemed a little distracted, didn't he, in the fight?
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like these governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, he's like, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a point? Like,
you know, funny thing, bro, that's why I cut my braids off. I had braids and I had the same thing. I went through the same shit. When I fought Andre, that shit was burning my eyes, so I cut that.
And now, instead of immediately locking in on a big redemption fight, Tank is talking about Jake Paul.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Sure, that's a big money move, but it's also a clear signal. Tank is chasing the cash, not the competition.
Didn't say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
And showing up to punch Terence Crawford backstage? That just adds fuel to the Tank is falling off narrative.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up. Shoes off. Get the bag. Put a plaque up. He done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Here's the reality check. Tank Davis is small compared to Terence Crawford, and compared to Canelo, he's tiny. Crawford already has to deal with moving up and fighting a much larger man in Canelo. For Tank to try to insert himself into that world feels like a mismatch waiting to happen.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously.
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo go?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
This is boxing, where size matters. Not in every single fight, but especially at the elite level. Crawford's speed and skill might help him against Canelo, but he'll still be in with a bigger, heavier opponent who can walk him down.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 160.
Another thing to keep in mind, the Canelo versus Crawford buildup is already spicy. Press conferences have been sharp, with Canelo making it clear he doesn't respect Crawford's size advantage or the idea that Bud can just move up and take his belts.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So.
Crawford, in turn, has been firing back with confidence, pointing to his undefeated record and dominance in every division he's entered.
The streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
So when Tank decided to show up at that exact event, it wasn't just random. He knew the cameras would be rolling somewhere. He knew this was Crawford's big spotlight moment, and maybe that's exactly why he wanted to steal it.
Going up those weight classes to face him, you know, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo?
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter. But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because, like, you know, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got, and another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then you get hurt against,
Imagine
who?
There you talk about
Gamboa.
Talking about Gamboa. By Magimov, is that what you
No,
said?
he got flipped by
Gamboa,
right? Right? How the fuck he's looking this strong over the past year? I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm always.
No detail. Open up.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for it.
Talking about Victor Conti.
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conti?
Yeah. And he the owner of the snack shit, right? And he went to jail for it. Now it's like,
it's all over.
You know, you see, I don't want to throw him out of the bus, but you see, Earl said some things like that, like about the people in the steroids, but
yeah,
they don't want to say no names, but come on, bro. Like,
at the end of the day, money talks, and Tank knows that. He's smart enough to understand that a fight with Terence Crawford, even if it's not the most realistic matchup right now, would sell big. It would spark endless debates, trend on social media for weeks, and bring in huge pay-per-view numbers.
You saying he fighting for the money. You ain't saying Mayweather the promotion trying to make the most money off of Tank possible. You saying he fighting for the money.
If he said he went in there 0 times and requested the big fights, obviously he don't really care about the big fights. He just want to get the money, in which he's doing a good job at.
I mean, maybe he just let his team, come up with who they think should be next for him, and maybe that's why he hasn't gone in there, because anytime we see him, hear him after a fight, well, got to sit down with Calvin and the team and Floyd and London, and they gonna come up with whatever's next.
So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.